Welcome to StopFake, the place where we identify fakes and debunk them to set the record straight on disinformation about Ukraine. I'm Marko Suprun with this week's Dissections. A Ukrainian soldier defects to separatist self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic. Russia continues trying to discredit the open-source investigation organization Bellingcat. And is a picture really worth 1,000 words? Find out in the details ahead. This week, scores of pro-Kremlin media reported that a Ukrainian soldier crossed the line of contact and defected to the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic, citing the DPR military spokesman Daniil Bessonov as their source. Mr. Bessonov, as is his way, didn't provide any evidence to support his claim. According to Bessonov, Ukrainian soldier Serhiy T. defected to the DPR on August the 1st because of threats from nationalistically minded colleagues who disliked him because he was born in the Donbas region. The Donetsk news agency followed Bessonov's announcement and published what it calls original documents belonging to the alleged defector. The documents feature identity cards with the face blocked out and a close-up of a rifle serial number. Russian-supported militants say they do not want to name the alleged defector and are publishing only a few of his identity documents for fear of reprisals against his family in Ukraine. Now, Ukraine's military press officer told StopFake that no Ukrainian soldiers have defected to the Russian separatist side. The published documents and rifle serial numbers are fake. One Ukrainian soldier did go missing on August the 1st, the press officer told StopFake. The published documents purport to be those of an officer, and the missing soldier is not an officer. Last month, StopFake debunked a similar fake that Ukrainian military killed a separatist who wanted to return to Ukrainian-controlled territory. The July 2014 downing of Malaysian flight MH17 by a Russian Buk missile over Russian-occupied eastern Ukraine has given rise to a tsunami of Kremlin-generated lies and disinformation. This wave of mendacity grew even more turbulent in the wake of the Joint Investigative Committee findings that Russia is responsible for deploying the missile used to shoot down MH17, which killed all 298 people on board. An organization which the Russian disinformation machine has targeted again and again in this matter is the open-source investigation organization Bellingcat, because this organization was a key contributor to the MH17 investigation and has published numerous articles showing Russian culpability in the tragedy. The latest Russian attempt at discrediting Bellingcat came from Dmitry Polyansky, the first deputy permanent representative of the Russian mission to the United Nations. In an open letter, Polyansky criticizes a recent Washington Post article on Russian disinformation and accuses Bellingcat of promoting claims based on fake evidence and of being funded by American and Western funds that support anti-Russian campaigns. Our colleagues at the Voice of America Polygraph debunked Mr. Polyansky's claims. Now, Bellingcat uses open source and social media in its investigations, which range from Mexican drug cartels to conflicts across the globe. The organization has challenged Russia to demonstrate that they used falsified evidence in their work. Russia has never taken up their challenge, but has continued their attacks against the investigative team unabatedly. As for being funded by American and Western funds that are anti-Russian, well, that's another pile of poppycock. Bellingcat got its start in 2014 through crowdfunding. Since then, it has received funding from sources such as the Open Society Foundation and the National Endowment for Democracy. Bellingcat founder Eliot Higgins told Polygraph that aside from these and other organizations, Bellingcat's funding also comes from workshops, which the organization advertises on its website. You can find more details on this story on the Polygraph Info website. Can we really believe what we sometimes see? Is a picture truly worth 1,000 words? We're used to Photoshop photographs of Hollywood celebrities and fashion models, but what about everything else? What about pictures of natural disasters, conflicts, or just plain human interactions? Are those images real? Recently, this photo seemingly featured a Ukrainian soldier and his sweetheart forced us to ask all those questions. The embracing couple are standing in front of a train that appears to have a sign in the window indicating it is a Lviv to Moscow train. Komsomolskaya Pravda claimed a Ukrainian soldier was seeing off his sweetheart. She was off to Moscow. Social media reaction was quick, mocking the image and saying the soldier's girlfriend was going to Moscow for work and he was likely to follow soon. Well, the picture is a fake. Radio Liberty journalists were able to identify the soldier in the photo, which was taken in Ternopil, western Ukraine, on the day the soldier returned from his tour of duty in eastern Ukraine 3 years ago in 2015. The train behind the couple is a Kharkiv-Uzhhorod train. Now, remember this fake photo from last year's G20 summit, which put Russian President Vladimir Putin at the center of attention? If it was real, Turkey's foreign minister would be kissing the back of Putin's head. When looking at a photograph, be skeptical. Ask yourself, who took this picture? And always ask why. If a picture raises your suspicion, there are ways of checking if it is in fact real. Reverse image searches, which can be done at sites like tineye.com or Google Images, are a good way to find out if a specific image has already been revealed as a fake. Reputable sites like Snopes.com also vet viral images. FindExIF.com is a site that gives you the metadata of a digital image. The date, time, camera model, and other information are all recorded and stored when the photo was taken. FindExIF gives you that background data so you can tell if what you are seeing is actually real. Photo Forensics is another site launched in 2012 that checks whether a photo has been modified. It uses an advanced algorithm to decode possible Photoshop pictures and manipulations. It works like a microscope by highlighting artifacts and details the human eye may not be able to identify. Check out our website for useful tools that will help you spot fakes. That's it for this week, and thanks for tuning in. You can help preserve truth and true reality. Remember, if you spot any fakes about Ukraine, send them to us for a truth autopsy. And be vigilant. Don't consume fakes. Tips on how to do that are on our website, stopfake.org. I'm Marko Suprun, and this is StopFake.